Hello YouTube and welcome back to Empyrion. We're now on episode 7. Things are starting to actually take shape. I did a sort of bonus footage of me finishing the greenhouse and that's what it looks like at the moment. It's completely finished. I have done a few different things inside, but before I do that, I have come across a bug. Now this is the first time I've had it, but I have known a few others to have had this bug, and that's that. It was at 1300, or 13,000, sorry, but that's just going to take ages. So what I did is I just went ahead and made 2 more water generators, just because I am now trying to get everything stocked up. And put you there, and there we go, back to normal. Kind of an annoying bug. It didn't affect the oxygen generators, they're still going as intended. It was just the water. I don't know what it were. I did have a bit of a glitch where the computer graphics card decided to glitch out on me, but other than that, I don't know what was going on there. So the farm pretty much now is up and running. The only thing left now is to finish a few plants off, but other than that, the farm building part is finished. That bit definitely is now finished. Just there we go. So now the farm's up and running. It's a case of finishing some of the cosmetic stuff off as far as the base goes, like the outer edging and things like that. But what I want to do is just quickly transfer some of the food stuff across into the section that we made at the bottom, and I've already made the items to do it. Which one did I put it in? There we go. And I made a couple of decoration-y type items. The other thing that I did put in is, now it was all the way down there at night, it was pitch black, so I have put a couple of lights in just to help with lighting. Even though these do give you some light, they're not overly brilliant. So you can see our coffee's now in. Our aqua fruit is up and running. Aloe vera, which is 2 more, and then they're completed. Corn's coming along. They're ready for harvesting. All our pumpkins are up. The other thing that I am doing, because obviously I am getting ready for items ready for the capital vessel, is I will need to have planter boxes in my capital vessel, just so I can keep food going while we're traveling around the solar system when that actually gets fully implemented. So I'm using tomato. I don't use tomatoes for a whole bunch of things. So all I've done is I've put a storage chest in the floor where I can just dump a load of food and just let it spoil on its own time scale. Please ignore the 2 guns. They're still determined to kill something over there. So I'm going to get our fridges in place, and we should be able to put our food processor like so. So there we go. So we can have one for cooked food, and then just the rest for just different items, so we can actually start grabbing them and have a good stock of them. So that's that section now. How's our power doing? 47%. Yeah, we're still plenty yet. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll pick them. And what I'm going to do is we'll pick these as well. And then we can start getting a good stock of our dino stew. As yummy as it is. Okay, so did we? Oh yes, we did. There we go. So do our everything first. One. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get some dino stew going. Okay, so we don't need none of that up here now. All we'll do is we'll load up as much as possible and start transferring across to this end. So we said this one for dino stew. Is that all of them? Yeah. We can have this top one for ham. And we'll put nutrient, rock dust, metal plates, fiber. And we'll do our items for making medical. Our coffee. Oh, alien parts is used for that as well. And then our water and sugar cane. Wonder. I reckon. Yeah, I reckon that looks pretty good. There, nice view out. Wish I had a view like that when I'm at work. Although I do have a good view when I'm at work. But I don't look at some big ass rocket guns. Okay, so it's just a case now of just getting everything ferried from one side across to the other. That'll be about right because I'm the purifying water. Walk around the outside instead of stomping all the way through our plants. It looks pretty impressive. It's longer than I thought it would be. My game for my test game actually has this split into 2 halves. So, and then the flight path goes all the way through the middle. So it doesn't look as big that way, whereas just having it in one big compound makes it look pretty friggin' huge. So what I've been doing is starting to assemble stuff for our capital vessel. So these are the items that we will need when we go up. So we'll get this completed, and then once this is completed, we can then jet off up into space and get that all up and running, which will be nice. Right, well, I'm just waiting on them stews a minute. So that's that bit done. So I've just got the other side to do. It's starting to look good now, though. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put supports underneath, even though you don't have to. It purely is just for looks. I just don't want to get in the habit of just assuming that it's going to stay that way. Once they start adding more stuff in, if they start making it where you've got to have integrity on your blocks, I just want to have that habit of I'm already doing that now, so it's not a big deal or it's not a shock. There we go, so that's up and running. It was one of these. There we go. So there we go. So Aqua's up and running. Coffee, aloe vera is going to be completed in a moment. So what sort of items you need to gather while you're out and about is pretty much gather everything. The only thing that I don't gather a lot of is corbel leaves. I never actually found anything to cook with, but then again I was watching someone else's video and actually there you go, stomach pills. So effective against poison food. Well, doesn't really apply to us because everything we're doing is we're actually cooking, so we're safe from poisoning in that regard. But what we do need to start doing is we need to start getting a stock of medical supplies, as we're going to start going out venturing. Not as much on this planet, but when we start hitting some of the more harder planets, I believe Omicron now is a little bit more pokier. Some of the other planets definitely are a lot more pokier, so it'd be good to actually have some medical supplies and just to combat that. And something that did catch my eye was mule milk. Now I don't know of anything that you can harvest for mule milk, so that's a bit dubious. So medical kits requires the ZR1-2, which is that one, and they are the big palm tree type plants. The large medical kit requires the T6 plasma, aloe vera, purified water and alien parts. Well, alien parts speaks for itself. Kill aliens, you get them. The plasma T6 look like footballs. They're the dome ones that's on the ground. Aloe vera we are growing here, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll be able to have a nice good stock of that as we go along. As you can see, they're starting to actually now grow. What else? Purified water we get anyway. Alien thorn. These are the alien thorn. Alien thorns are the ones that look like a really weird bird branch bush. And we'll see if we can go and see one of them in a moment. Alien tooth is, you get that from aliens from killing them. Energy pills require eggplant parts. Now that you can get on Omnicron, so we can't make that yet, but we need to be able to go and grab some because we need to make some emergency rations and require that. And a look, aloe vera and aqua fruit we already know of. Phoenix fern frond, I have no idea where that's from. Kava coffee we're good for because we're growing that, and again stomach pills doesn't really apply for us, so we're good on that. So it was on about alien thorn. Let's see if we can go and find. So these are your ZR1, and that's where you get that from. Here's your cobra leaves, but again I don't really need that. There it is. There's our aqua fruit. We've got plenty of these around. Now you don't actually have to grow the aqua fruit and the kava beans in a farm. They can be planted anywhere. So here's our alien thorn, and that's what they look like. Kava beans and aqua fruit you can just dump anywhere and it'll grow. So you don't have to have them in a farm. I have just for the looks of my farm, and I don't really want to be running here, there and everywhere for it. I just want to be able to go to the farming area, grab it and run off. And not having much luck finding the T6 one. Ah, there it is. Okay, and here's your plasma T6. That's what they look like. So it's like a football-y type thing, or a jellyfish. Corn dogs you're already aware of. Grab them obviously as you're walking by. Now I tend to, at this point, is every time I see these and I'm walking past them, I just go ahead and grab them. That way when you come to start wanting to making the medical kits, you've already got everything. And that is starting to look pretty awesome now. I think I will put some lights there, and I'll put some lights on the other side, and then get rid of this work light as well, and I'll put some lights underneath, I think, just to help. There. So I've put the flooring down a lot further in now, so I'm going to start digging this out, and what I may do is I might do a couple of bonus time lapse where I just record it. There won't be any sound per se of me talking around. Like, I'll just go ahead and just dig it out, so you get to see the whole process of me going through all that. in getting that all dug out, ready for our shuttles to go in there. I want to try and make it big enough where I've got 3 to be able to go in there. Okay, so they're both empty, that's good. I really should stop running through all that. You ready? Yes. Once you've got everything built and everything starts establishing it, your farm grows quite productively. There's our corn. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make 20 small medical kit. I need aloe vera for the large, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we can make 2 large medical kits. The large medical kits are good. As you can see, it heals you against absolutely everything, whereas your small medical kits, open wound and food poisoning. So again, we don't need stomach pills when we can just use medical kits, which takes a lot less items to use to actually make. So I don't see the point in the stomach pills, to be fair. Something I do wish that was in the game is flashing, like a flashing strobe light. So I was having a look at the lights that I could put for our runway, if you will, going in. It'd be nice if we actually had one that was a flashing strobe or something like that, and also for on top of the antenna array, it'd be good if that you could actually make that flash as well. And I need to get up there and put my antenna arrays on. That is basically where we're up to at the moment, guys. Not a lot really going on. It's a case of just finishing building this section off now. What I think we'll do in our next video is I want to go and hit some of the other point of interest. We've got a defense tower. There is a factory which has the new aliens in. And I want to get them cleared out as well, because there are resources there I want to grind. Once we've done that, I need to make a combat vessel and we'll go and do some space stuff. As always, guys, if you've got any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. The place is starting to look a lot better, but if you do have any suggestions or ideas of what we could do with it, don't forget to just drop me a line. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. There are more and more videos. I'm slowly getting them out a lot faster, so hopefully I'll be able to get it where I can get one a day at least out, and we can start getting the adventure going. Till next time, guys, take care, take it easy, and have fun.